Bang! So let's start this one off with a bang. Welcome to DDP TV. And I want to let you know I got a new announcement that my new site, DiamondDallasPage.com, is now launched. And it is killer, man. I would love you to go by and let me know what you think about it. Matter of fact, we're going to put a comments page up there. I'm not sure if that'll be up tonight or tomorrow, but I'd like to know what you think of the site. Just to give you a quick rundown, on DiamondDallasPage.com, you will have my actor site, and it's all right there, really easy to navigate. You can check out my acting reel if you want to check that out, or different movies I've got, or things I've got coming up. Got pictures of different movies that I worked on, like the Pizza Man movie I just worked on. Devil's Rejects is up there. I'm not sure if we put Ready to Rumble up, but I know they're going to put that up there. So that's the acting site. You also got the inspirational speaker, which talks about what, I talk about, living life at 90%, owning your life. Get a little actual reel right there that talks about me coming into corporations, etc. Of course, we've got the YRG fitness site. You just plop on there, it'll take you there to know what I'm doing there. But the site I want a lot of you to know about is Team YRG. And it's an offshoot of DiamondDallasPage.com. Team YRG, I put together for members who actually do YRG, but even if you don't do it and you're looking for inspiration, if you're looking to find a way to turn off that negativity and really turn on a positive attitude, this place, Team YRG, is probably the only place on the internet that's an amazing support system. So just come by, join it. It's like a Facebook. You get to put your videos up there, pictures, blogs, all that stuff. And if it doesn't work for you, don't use it. But you might just find it does. And it's pretty damn empowering. To me, of all the things I'm doing right now, I think that's one of the coolest things, period, that I got going on. Okay, so of course we've got the wrestling site. And what I did is I used my old school wrestling site from 1997 that my boy Rich and KC did for me. But we updated it. We put the banner up there from the new site that we have, but we also added all these amazing YouTube videos. It blows my mind. I mean, it really does. It blows my mind the time that the kids put into these DDP tribute videos, and not all of them, that most of them are there. If you have one that you've done, send a link to it to one of my contacts. There's a section for contacts. There's a section for speaking, acting, just general information. Robert, who designed this site, the whole DiamondDallasPage.com site, the new one, he actually has Robert at Dallas Page. You can send him anything there. Anything you send to me, actually, believe it or not, will actually get to me. So that's the wrestling site. And the other part of the wrestling site is got a bunch of old pictures from back in the day. And for those of you who like to walk down memory lane, it's pretty cool. The other part that you'll find on the real DDP, not real DDP, on the DiamondDallasPage.com site is a little link I call personality. And personality, it's a part of DDP TV where I might have sang with, I sang, believe it or not, more like William Shatner singing, with Brock, that's what his name was. Remember from Space Ghost? Well, someone put that footage up there on YouTube, so I got it, or I never would even have it. So that's on the TV. You've got me with the soldiers in Iraq doing YRG. You've got me with a guy named Ted Evans, who's 72 years old, who just about kicks my ass in a push-up contest. You got to see it. Some really inspiring and funny shit. So you can check that out as well. But the main thing that everyone who is coming from a wrestling background is really, really, really going to dig, and that's my DAREAL DDP blog. And you can get there through therealddp.com, or you just go to DiamondDallasPage.com and you can push it right there. And I talk about this like this would be a blog for today, but normally I may hit one or two a week. The one I always hit is Wednesdays, and that is Wrestling Wednesdays. Actually, Wrestling Wednesdays, what I call it. And if you go back, months on my, easy for me to say, right? Chronologically, and actually pull up, go back on Wednesdays, the first thing I did on the site was show with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash we did the NWO thing, and boom, I pulled Scotty in the diamond cutter and backdropped Kevin off the roof, out of the ring, off the roof. I don't know where that came from, but and then that leads into the Savage match, because I wanted to start off with what made me, and what made me was Scott and Kev doing me the favor, and then Savage saying, brother, yeah, I want to work with him, yeah. So I actually show all of the Savage feud. I take edited versions of it. My buddy Dylan is an amazing editor, and he's actually a wrestler too. So he actually took the matches and edited them down. It's some, if you loved the feud of the year in 1997, Paige, Savage, well, you want to see this. You'd have to go all the way back to the beginning of Wrestling Wednesdays, and then as soon as I finish the Savage feud, I literally go all the way back to the beginning of my career. Where did Diamond Dallas Page come from? How did this happen? How did this guy who was 31 and a half years old running a nightclub, how does he get to be managing the AWA Tag Team Champions of the World Bad Company in the AWA? How did that happen? Well, the first footage that I did ever was for a place called the Party News Network. And a buddy of mine named Kevin Dunn did this story on me, and at some place he said, so where does The Voice come from? They were doing a show on The Voice, because as a nightclub promoter, I did all my own radio. So I did all my own radio spots as far as doing the commercials, but I'd throw in Jesse Ventura's voice, or Hulk Hogan's, or Randy Savage. So all these voices, they want to know where they came from. And when I was being interviewed, you'll see it in the spot. If you go back to Wrestling Wednesday, episode 1, I throw on a pair of sunglasses and I go, the voice comes from Diamond Dallas Page, did it. I was born to be a professional wrestling manager. So, long story short, I talk about it like I'm talking to you. And if you're on YouTube and you get my videos, you're only getting half the product. What you want to be getting is the subscription to TheRealDDP.com. Well, you don't have to go there. You go to DiamondDallasPage.com. Everything now comes off of DiamondDallasPage.com. You'll see it on the front page, The Real DDP. Bang, hit it. Subscribe. You'll get this video that I'm saying right now, but you'll also get the videos that Dylan put together that may have been from Savage and me, might have been from... I just recently talked about, becoming a manager and doing what I did there, and then managing Scott Hall and how that all came together, and then clips of me and Scott Hall together. And then the next one, of course, is Nash, who was my first tag team partner. That was last week, and I put together, actually I should say Dylan put together some kick-ass highlight videos, and we call it When Paths Cross. And it's how did Kevin Nash and Diamond Dallas Page come together? Well, we got it all right there. So if you're getting this blog, you're only getting a third of what's happening. I put pictures up while I'm doing my angles. I tell you behind the scenes stories. It's really, 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 really good stuff. And if you're a wrestling fan, even if you're not, you'll dig it. But if you're a wrestling fan, you'll really love it. So that's about it. Oh yeah, I don't want to forget about this. On Thursday nights, every Thursday night, I do a show called YRG Radio Roundtable. Now again, it's on DiamondDallasPage.com. You can go there, boom, click, it'll take you right to the show. You can listen to it, you can join the chat room, you can come on and be a guest. Now this is not a wrestling show, even though I'm going to have different wrestling superstars on it. It's about health, fitness, it's about nutrition, it's about living your dreams. Like, I'll give you an example. In August, RVD, my good buddy RVD is going to be coming on and do the show with us. And RVD, we're going to talk about living the dream, because he told me a phenomenal story about how he got to live his dream. And we just did YRG together with Justin McCulley, who's an MMA fighter, and he's going to be coming on the show. Once a month, I'm going to bring a celebrity on that you're going to want to listen to. You're going to want to know what their workout program is, or how they eat, or what they do, and coming all together. That is YRG Radio Roundtable. It's Thursday nights, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And that's every Thursday. So you got a lot there. I hope you can dig it. If you do, come on by. And that's all I got to say to you for now. So, see ya! Bang! Monkeys! Ha ha ha!